Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to take a look at the Bianchi 7 Shadow 2 holster. Now, I've had this holster for a long period. I was going to do an initial video of it, first impressions, whatever. But I wanted to do a long term for the first one for this. Now, this is the holster I use for a gun that I carry at home all the time. If I'm in the woods, it's one thing. If I'm EDCing out in public, it's another, whatever. It depends on the situation. But when I'm at home, I carry Old Faithful. Had this gun for almost 20 years. SIG Pro SP234 357 SIG. You guys seen it a million times. This is what I usually carry at home, and this is the holster I got for it. Now, it's not a totally easy gun to find a holster for either. And when I found it, it was on sale. And I bought this from MidwayUSA.com. And when I bought it, they were having a sale on it, so it was like bonus. I think I got it for like 40 frickin' bucks. Now, I do have another DeSantis I should do a vid on someday. I had to modify it and mess with it. But this was my first leather one. Now, I'm pretty impressed with this, actually. Like I said, I got it for around 40 bucks. Now, I don't have a ton of specs on it, but what I got is, it's got 3 belt loops so you can adjust the cant, FBI cant, or straight up and down, which is a nice option. Has the thumb snap for retention. Now, a lot of people don't like, any kind of retention. They just want friction. But when you're in the woods, you're jumping around, you're climbing around. When I'm mowing the lawn, I'm wearing this firearm. When I'm chopping down a frickin' tree, this is the gun I have, and this is the holster that's on my hip. When I go get the mail, this is what I got on me. So I don't want the sidearm to pop out easily. So I like something with retention. Now, for EDC, I wouldn't for the most part, but for this, I do. For the specs that I do have, it's 7.5 inches tall by 5 3/4 inches wide. I'm not sure the weight. Man, it's not very heavy. It is leather, so it might be heavier than Kydex. But man, I don't know. 3 ounces, 4, it doesn't weigh anything. Very thick, double stitching all the way around. Like I said, I've been wearing this pretty much every day when I get home. When I get home, I change sidearms and I carry this one. And it's always in this. And this thing, like I said, I've been cutting down trees, weed whacking, doing everything. And this is what's always on my side. And it's held up really well. Open barrel construction, which I was kind of like, but it does cover it up all the way. Because I don't like it when the barrel is exposed, because I don't want to scratch it prematurely. It's a tool. Yeah, whatever. I spend a lot of money on this crap. So I like to protect my stuff. I take care of my stuff. I'm old school. But as you can see how it kind of wraps around? Very tight to the body too. Even though it's outside the waistband, it's very tight to the body. Like I said, I got this for around $45. But the usual price is around $60. Maybe cheaper, whatever. But man, for a high quality leather holster, this is, man, it's totally worth it, how it fits. There's the snap retention. Look at, there's no rattle, there's no wiggle. Holds it in tightly, just hit it like that. It's very instinctive. And once it gets broke in, it doesn't really collapse. It goes in really well. When people see these holsters, they instantly think of Gelco. A lot of people love these things, think they're super high quality, and they are. This is for my 226 SIG. And I think they are a tad bit, little bit better, higher quality. Don't get mad at me. These are really awesome, and for the price. And these are cheaper than these Gelcos. But man, I'm pretty happy with this thing. I wasn't totally sure at first. I'm like, yeah, it seems cool. But like I said, I wear it every day, and I forget I have this thing on a lot of times. And empty, this sidearm's over 30 ounces. So that's way heavier than a Glock. And I forget that I have this thing on. It has lots of room to get your middle finger under there when you're going to draw. You know what I'm saying? It's not hitting. It's not obstructing your draw at all. I mean, it's right there. In the end, would I recommend the Bianchi 7 Shadow 2 holster? I definitely would. Man, I got it on sale too, which makes it even cooler. And it's worth the regular price. If you got to spend 60 bucks on this, that's still worth it. This is, like I said, 6, 7, 8 months at least. Been wearing this all the time, and I'm not seeing any wear. You know, maybe I scratched it once or twice. Like I said, cutting down trees or whatever, not even really. I usually put my shirt on. Cutting trees, I've been getting sawdust in this poor gun. I've had to pull it out, totally clean it. Hey. I'm trying to live with it, learning how to live with a firearm. You don't need to do that, but I don't know, that's something that I like to do. In the end, I give this holster a big high five. So it's good to see you guys, and until the next time we meet.